DJ Feature from Feature Pres LLC. In today's video, we're talking about how I rig out my Sony FX3. Now, while I'm not opposed to getting a cage, I just want to make sure that right now I'm maximizing the potential just with the camera body itself. And so the first thing that I'm doing to rig out this camera is adding a field world monitor right to the top handle with a cold shoe mount. Now, the purpose of having this external monitor is I want to be able to dial in my exposure properly and make sure that I'm getting the best image possible. So the second thing I'm doing with this top handle, the one that came with the camera, is I'm maximizing that potential of getting great audio. Now, via the XLR inputs, you're able to mount a great mic, which I'm using the Rode NTG 4 Plus. And now the purpose of having this nice mic in most situations when I'm out running and gunning is it allows me to capture natural sound. Now, you know, whether it be nature, you know, maybe sounds of the ocean or birds chirping, cars driving by, it allows me to do that over always going to post and downloading some sound effects, which are great, but if you can get it all in camera, that's always the best option. And so that's what I do as far as capturing my audio. And then the next thing I did was went out and got this smallrig base plate. Now, using this base plate is great because it has these holes where you can attach rods. You know, now the purpose of the rods is to be able to mount different things, which brings me to my next point. I have the tilter follow focus, which attaches to these rods, and then you can pretty much position it where it's attaching right to your lens, the focus ring. Now the lens that I use is the Tamron 28-75 lens, which is a great budget lens, but it shoots, you know, it has outstanding quality. And so I basically have that tilt to follow focus mounted to that. And, you know, I'm able to dial in my focus. And now I like having that follow focus because although these cameras are great with autofocus, you know, sometimes you may not want to focus on what the camera automatically wants to focus on. You may want to dial in something maybe in the background or the foreground. You can rack focus. These are some of the things that can really enhance your videos and make them look a lot more cinematic. And so the next thing that I decided to get was the tilter matte box, which is great. Now I like this because first of all, it helps protect your lens, and then, you know, it can help you flag off any unwanted, whether it be sunlight or artificial light that you don't want in the lens. You can control that with the flag. It's a very good system because it comes with different type of rings for different size lenses. And then what I also like about it is you can use your variable ND filter or a regular filter with this matte box, so you have that option. Now, the one thing that you're gonna want to do if you get this tilted matte box and you're using a variable ND filter is you may need to get a step-up ring because you may not be able to access or be able to turn the focus on the variable ND filter. So having that step-up ring gives you that extra space where you're able to control that very smoothly. And then I think the only other thing that I did was added this digital photo handle, which I personally keep it to the left of the camera because I'm using the actual grip that's on the right side of the camera, that, you know, camera body. So I have no problem using that. I know a lot of people don't use it, but I like using that, so I can use that along with the top handle for more points of contact, or I can just go to the left side of the camera now with this digital photo handle, and it just helps me get or have more control over the camera. Now, you know, having this rig, you know, is a lot bigger than just going with the camera body itself. But the advantage to that is when you arrive on set, it pretty much looks like you mean business. Now, sometimes when you just go on set with a small camera itself, you know, others are looking around. They're not sure who you are. You know, are you, you know, spying on them? Are you an investigator, divorce lawyers, you know, investigator? Or are you workers' comp investigator trying to sneak pictures? You know, they're not sure who you are. So with this big rig, you're definitely not sneaking in. So they feel a lot more comfortable knowing that you're this big professional, or so they think, even if you're not. So, you know, that's just the thing that's my take on it. But let us know how you're rigging out your camera, or what things that you will use. I know a lot of you will probably use a V-mount battery. Now, I do have that. Actually, I have the V-mount handle, but I'm just waiting for the battery to come in. But I'm not really sure if I'm going to use that. For now, I don't mind swapping batteries. You know, I did purchase extra batteries when I bought the camera, so you know, I'm pretty good there. But having that V-mount battery system is also great because you can power your camera as well as your monitor on a single battery, and it lasts a lot longer than these batteries. You won't have to swap out as often. So that's pretty much my take, guys. Thanks for stopping by. All of these accessories that I've mentioned will be in the description below. You can feel free to click on those. It will take you directly to how to purchase these items, and it will not be any extra charge to you, but it will give a little bit of kickback to the channel to help me with my videos. That's pretty much it. Thanks for stopping by. Talk to you on the next one. Peace.